Hello everyone, I am Matthew Thomas, and I'm with a very special guest at this time. She is the assistant manager for Lovebone and Roy Coston, PR assistant for Jeff Young, the East Coast promoter for Crown Glory, Dead West, Grand Design, Guns N' Roses, ultimate tribute band from Las Vegas, Nevada, touring and session bassist Ronnie Robson out of Toronto, Ontario, Canada. She is also the promoter for the chief engineer for Vortic Music Productions, James Forbes, and for several other great bands as well. Please welcome Christina Avila.
Hey guys, how are you?
And how are you doing in Connecticut?
We're doing okay. We're doing really good. I'm surprised that Connecticut's been doing well, but yeah, we're doing well. How are things in Indiana for you all?
Hey, we're doing good. I'm happy we got some local concerts going on, and it's really good to have to hear local music again.
Good to hear. We have some locals starting the end of September,
Oh,
just to be on the safe side in outdoor venues from now until it gets cold, and then maybe like October, November. We're in phase 3. We were supposed to be in phase 4, but we're only in 3, depending on how things go. So better be safe than sorry.
yes, that is true. But at least they're allowing some stuff. Yeah, that's good.
Yes, I agree with that.
All right, so I kind of want to start at the beginning for you. How did you get started in promoting bands and artists?
Well, music was always a big thing in my household. I have 3 older sisters, and my parents, my father, who was Cuban, my mother, who was born here, her family was from the Middle East, and American Bandstand was always something on Saturdays, and just music in general. And after I lost my dad 9 years ago, I wanted to do something in his memory. And my best friend, my fiance, my daughter, told me to start up a music page. And at the time, I was figuring things out. There was a band called Guilty Pleasures from London, and they kind of got things rolling for me. I was interested in their music. They sent me PKs. I supported a band for about 12 years, a local cover band called Shiver. And I got to learn about how to support bands, not only just going, but taking pictures, talking to the bands. My cousin has a punk band, it's an original punk band. Same with that. I started promoting a set of 2 twin brothers. Their name is the War Brothers. And I started to learn from them. I was promoting a musician named James Morey, and I learned a lot from him too. He's local in Connecticut. And then I kind of took a break for a while, just because I was figuring things out, learning, reading articles, reading magazines, watching documentaries. And at that time, a gentleman by the name of Ian Chris, who was in this phenomenal band called Rock Candy, introduced me to Rick Fox. And Rick Fox has shown me the way with a lot too. And I'm his East Coast agent, and he has shown me the ropes for lots of things. And he's also from Brooklyn, New York, originally. That's where he's from.
Nice.
So yeah, I mean, I owe homage to a lot of people, but all those people, and even my dad when he was alive, and my mom, bless her, I lost her 3 months ago. Music was always therapy. Music was always something that just uplifted your spirits.
Yeah,
So
definitely. I know music has helped me through hard times and difficult times, and it does really connect with everybody in different ways.
yes, yes, I agree.
I like how you started the page, in
Thank
honor of your
you.
father. That is very honorable, and it's
Thank
really,
you. Thank you. I added Psalm 23 because that was both of their favorite Bible verses, and that, has gotten me through pain, through hard times, knowing that you're not alone. And my parents are both still with me, and music is just something that, even as they're both, not here physically, I still put music on, and it brings back memories.
yeah, that,
It's a good thing. It's a good thing.
yes, it is, and I definitely agree with you that certain songs definitely invoke different kind of memories, especially of people who may not be around anymore.
Right. Exactly.
And it's really cool. And I know music connects with everybody. It doesn't matter what you believe in or what you think. Music can unite people.
Exactly. Well said. Yes.
And I mentioned some of the bands before, and I'm curious, what is it like to promote and work so closely with some of these great bands you have on a roster?
Thank you so much. It's just about honesty. It's all about communication. It's just about having fun. I'm not doing it for the money. I'm just supporting them. I feel for myself, whether you're an original or a cover band or a tribute band, they have families and they're just taking their time out of their work schedule to rehearse, to get together with the guys, just work their talent, work their magic. It's just something fun.
Yeah, and
It's
I
it's not
agree with you.
stressful. Some
Yes.
promoters, it's just a hard, demanding job, but you have to make fun. You have to have fun with it. You have
Yes.
to be creative. You be yourself, of course, which I learned the hard way. You can't try to fit in to anything. You have to be yourself. That's the first, foremost thing. Honesty, communication. But just remember, don't feel like it's a competition. It's all about being yourself, using your own creativity. Even if it's the same word or same whatever, just be creative and have fun with it.
Yeah, and I agree. I mean, that's kind of the same philosophy I put into Super Cool Radio is, we're gonna have fun, but also I agree very much with you have to be yourself. You can't go out and be someone that you're not because people are gonna see right through it.
Yes, that was a learning lesson to me for a long time, and that's why I had to take a break. I was trying so hard to be something I wasn't because I wanted to prove something, and I realized no, you have to be you. That's it.
I mean, in the music world, at least, from what I found out, you just have to go at your own pace and just do your own thing.
Right.
Is there any advice you want to give to, upcoming promoters?
Have fun with it, be yourself. Honesty, communication. Make sure someone from the band communicates with you. Respect, of course. That's all I can really think of. If you like all kinds of music too, for example, I'm working with a band from Argentina, I'm working with a band from London, and then I'm working with a hard rock band from Phoenix, Arizona. Find your own niche, but if you want to work with various types of bands from various countries, that's something that's fun. That's something that just helps build your self-esteem.
Yeah,
Go
and
with the flow.
yeah, no,
Go with the flow.
yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like
Thank
that
you.
you have a very diverse roster of bands. You definitely, you've said you have international bands. You got, U.S. bands, and it's nice. You definitely have a wide variety, but they're all kind of in the the rock and metal category.
Right, definitely.
And how about any advice for up and coming bands, especially when talking with promoters like yourself?
Have fun. I understand these are hard times right now because no one can really travel. The money is hard. I totally understand it, but have fun. Do your Facebook Live videos, even if it's an acoustic show, or if it's one person in a band, do a solo show. Be yourself. Take your own lead. I know it's hard with managers, record labels at times. It can be very, very stressful. But while things are the way they are right now, with venues not really opening up, with, concerts not really having, just enjoy this right now. Record as much as you can. Find time, to record your new material. Enjoy it because I know when touring starts to happen, it's a lot all at once. So just enjoy this quiet time.
You're not going to get this time back where kind of the world kind of stood still for a couple months where there wasn't as much activity as
Right,
there were. And I like that
right.
bands should take advantage of that, doing the live stream shows and recording new music, putting out albums.
Hmm.
Just because you can't do shows in person doesn't mean you can't do anything.
Right, exactly.
And
Have someone help you with your merchandise,
yeah,
little things.
yeah, merchandise is a big thing, especially
Definitely.
to make it look professional and to actually get it, mass distributed. It takes a
Right,
little bit.
it does. I'm working with a girl named Angela Gambino, and she has a company called Pro Player. And what they do is she designs EPKs, T-shirts, logos, drum heads. So if anyone's interested, I have her contact info. I can send it to you, Matthew. I can send it to whoever they would like. She's in Chicago. Her husband Craig is in the band, and she sent me a drum head for my birthday 2 years ago as a thank you for supporting her. I'm also working with a girl named Axel. She's from Arkansas. She's a promoter at Restat Promotions. She refers bands to me. I refer bands to her. If you can find a niche like that too, because right now musicians need the support, whether it's through word of mouth, whether it's genre music, on the radio stations, whether it's getting them through interviews. Little things like that really mean a lot to musicians now, because there's just nothing really going on, and not having an income, it's hard for anyone to purchase merchandise. The little things of interviews, if you want to, get questions out there for a local magazine or whatever, something like that too. The little things right now really mean a lot to them.
Yeah, for sure. And I think definitely, I know some of them feel not fully depressed, but definitely down that they can't in person interact with people. But yeah, for
Right.
sure. I mean, them doing interviews, I know when I do interviews with bands, it definitely, you can tell they're excited and they're energetic about, at least talking about music, even if it's not, over a computer or over a phone, even if it's not in person.
Right.
And we definitely need to support local independent music, because that's the future of music. A lot of the bands I've listened to, a lot of the bands on your roster, I really dig all the music they're putting out and that they have put
Thank
out.
you.
And
Thank you.
you're welcome. Supporting music of any kind is definitely a
Mm-hmm.
real big thing, and I'm very excited to see what the next steps for some of these bands are going to be.
Right. I look at it like Motley Crue started off small. And
Yes, they did.
Alice Cooper, they played in these little bars, these little venues, these little mom and pop pizza places, and they got to the top. Always remember, you have to start at the bottom and work your way up.
That's right. Nobody's just given the top spot. You have to earn it.
No, and especially if you want to do it the correct way. I mean, if you want to be honest, if you want to get the honesty and respect going on, and I know it's hard. I understand it's a tough business for honesty and respect out there, but just work your way up, do the best you can, have fun,
Yeah.
enjoy it.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, if you're not having fun, to me, there's no point in doing it.
Right, and put a smile on your face. My gosh, I mean,
Yes.
metalheads do smile. I know Metallica a while ago in an interview. Oh no, metalheads don't smile. And I recently saw a picture, and I'm thinking, hey, they're all smiling. And Motley Crue too. They're so serious, and yeah, they're smiling. Okay, there you go.
That's right. Especially now, people definitely need smiles on their face, especially right now.
Yes, definitely, and laugh. Definitely
Yes.
laugh. If people can find interviews on YouTube or whatever, where musicians are just, laughing and having a good time. That's what it's about. We all need to laugh and just try to get through this the best we can.
Yeah, music, it doesn't have to be serious. I mean,
No,
sometimes it's just, for a laugh. It's mostly, to me, to lift your spirit.
exactly. Exactly.
And
Order on Amazon. If you don't feel comfortable going to a record store, which I support the record stores, order CDs on Amazon. Nothing like having a nice physical copy. I just recently ordered a band called South Gang, and they were an underrated LA band, and they were from Georgia. And I ordered their CD a while ago because my local record shop doesn't carry that music anymore. It was almost like, wow, I'm in the 80s all over again. This is so cool.
I only buy physical copies. I stream if I have to, but I have a CD
Right.
player in my car, so everything, it's got to be a physical copy.
Exactly. Amazon is the best thing to do.
That's right.
They
Yeah.
even have CD sets. There's one called Hair Metal. It's a 2 CD set of LA Guns with some underrated stuff that you don't hear on the radio, and it's really good. Really good.
Yeah, especially, I mean, there's so much music out there that that people don't have to just stick. Oh, I have to listen to these five bands. There's so much music out there that you don't
Right.
even know about or haven't even heard, and it's good.
And even some bands, they'll start with rock and roll for a while, but then they'll change into a genre. Like Poison. I mean, Bret Michaels is such a country fan. And when I saw that, I saw them 2 years ago with Cheap Trick. And there he was on his acoustic guitar doing some country. Darius Rucker from Hootie and the Blowfish.
Yeah,
Now he's a
country
country
music star.
musician. Yes, he's doing great with it. An
Yes, he is.
awesome Christian metal band that I'm really into called Skillet. They were really heavy, and they kind of went the electronic style for a while, but now they're back to their own roots with a positive message. It's great to see that they're exploring.
Yeah, you don't have to stick to a certain genre. I think a lot of metal bands, they've incorporated more electronic music in, or there's some bands that started off as a rock band and transitioned into a blues band. So you
Right.
can do anything nowadays. And
Exactly.
you were talking about some of the concerts, you talk about Poison and bands like that. What are some of your favorite concerts you've been to?
Oh boy. Well, my daughter, when she turned 21, it was 2 months. Her birthday was in August, and this was about 5 years ago. And my fiance and I, we met a really good friend from karaoke named Bobby Gaylord. Hello, Bobby, if you're listening.
Hey, Bobby.
Hey, Bobby. I'm going to tag him in this interview too.
Do
He
it.
told us about the Final Farewell tour from Motley Crue, and I had never seen them. Always wanted to see them. And the opening band was Rachel Ray's husband's band, The Cringe. They were fantastic. Oh my gosh, check them out. They're really good.
I'll
Her
do
husband's
that.
name is John, and he's a lawyer, but he's also a musician.
Oh, that's actually cool. Like,
And then Alice Cooper came on. He blew, for 72 years old, that guy blew everyone away. And then Motley Crue, and they were really well, but Tommy Lee couldn't play drums. He was suffering through tendonitis. So at the last minute, Glenn Sobel from the Cooper Band joined Motley Crue.
oh,
It was,
that's
wow.
epic. Like I saw them on the final tour as well. I agree with you. Alice Cooper put on a phenomenal show, and I really dug Motley Crue. Tommy Lee actually played drums in my show. Drum set like lifted off the ground. He was doing like spins while playing drums. That was
Right.
incredible.
I took my daughter to see Sammy Hagar, The Circle, with Jason Bonham on drums, and it was a 40th anniversary tour for The Circle. And then they had shown clips of John Bonham, and Jason was using the same drum kit similar to his dad, and that was spectacular.
Wow.
But if anyone goes to see Alice Cooper, it's like going to see a Broadway show. It's phenomenal. You will not leave disappointed. He does all kinds of stuff.
Yeah,
And his
that was actually the
theatrics
first.
and everything. Oh my gosh. And you never know. The second time I saw him, he brought up two of his former bandmates from the 70s. So you never know what you're going to get with Alice.
Yes, and like that was actually my first concert I went to that I've ever been to was Alice Cooper.
Wow.
And yes, he it's like a party. The music is fantastic. He has a solid band behind him, and
Yes.
all the theatrics he brings in, and he always changes it. Like if you see him on one tour, it's not going to be the same stuff you saw on the next tour.
Right. Right. And he's very friendly to me. I haven't had a chance to meet him, but I know, of course, you have to ask the venue for permission, but he loves pictures. He likes, people taking pictures at his shows. Not so much Facebook Live video, because after a while, they really don't like that, but definitely pictures. You can do some videos, but everyone out there, do not miss seeing Alice Cooper. It is like going to a Broadway show, literally.
Yeah, I second
Literally.
that.
And bring comfortable shoes, because you're going to be standing up a lot. Wear
Yeah.
sneakers. Don't wear the high heel boots. Wear the sneakers.
That's a pro tip.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I've seen him. Let's see, three times. Yeah, I opened for Motley Crue. Actually,
Wow.
four. Yeah, I opened for Motley Crue twice in South Bend where I live, and once in Tinley Park. Yeah.
Wow. We
Yeah.
saw him the second time. My fiance surprised me at a beautiful renovated theater called the Waterbury Palace Theater. And I recommend anyone to play there next year. It's a beautiful theater. They just renovated it. It's a balcony and the floor. And I was 4 seats away from the stage. And the nice thing too about the venue is right next door, couple doors down, it's a well-known pizza place. So for the band to get something to eat after the show, or you never know, you could just walk in with your family before the show and you might see Alice there having a slice of pizza or whatever. It's pretty cool.
That'd be a pretty cool sight to see, like, just Alice Cooper, like, just being normal and having a piece of pizza. That must be a
Right.
sight.
Yes. Yes. We have a venue here called Toad's Place, and it's been around 45 years or so. And friends of my fiance and I, their name is Heather and Bill Barclay. They're in the Riot Kings. She's the wife of Bill. The Riot Kings, oh my gosh, anyone check them out. They're a Connecticut original band, but they also do covers. They invited us to go see the Winery Dogs, and there was a band called Charm City Angels that opened up. They were fantastic from Maryland. And then Billy Sheehan and Richie Coston and Mike Portnoy. And the end of the night, we're just outside Toad's Place. Out walks Billy Sheehan. And next thing you know, we're all having pizza with him. Right next to Toad's Place is a famous pizza place also. So everybody was like we took our pictures with him. Next thing you know, people are having pizza with Billy Sheehan. It was really cool.
Yeah, that sounds so awesome. And just to, you see them on stage, but then to actually interact with the musicians, almost like a different person, but you just see them as normal.
Right. Exactly. I got to see. This is a funny story, actually, Matt.
Yeah, go for it.
There's a band called Vengeance, and this guitar player named Duncan McIntyre is a great musician. And his band is from Connecticut, but the lead singer is originally from London. They're really good, too. And his band was opening up for Y&T. I got really excited. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'd love to see Y&T. So my fiance and I went. We went to this little pizza place right next door. This name of the theater is called Stafford Palace Theater. It's close to the borderline of Massachusetts. And it's a cute little theater, well known. Next thing you know, the guys from Y&T walk in, and I'm thinking to myself, my gosh, I want to say hello. I just don't know what to say. I don't want to look like a fool. Well, it was around allergy season. So I went up to the guys, introduced myself, and I said to them, I hope you don't mind, guys, but I hope you brought your Claritin with you. This is allergy season right now. And they all started to laugh. So, yeah, I said to them, make sure you drink your water bottles with that Claritin. They're like, Christina, we had tons of water, but thank you so much for letting us know it's allergy season. So, yeah.
That's a good line.
Yeah, I was so nervous. I was starting to and if anyone ever gets a chance to see him, and I don't want to ramble on too much, but
No, you're
Mike
fine.
Tramp does a fantastic acoustic show, and he is phenomenal. He'll talk about songs from Copenhagen, Denmark, where he's from. And most of the time, he does meet and greets right afterward, and he's one of the nicest guys you ever want to meet. Very humble, very grateful, and he's supposed to actually come to the Northeast in September, but we don't know what's going to happen because of the virus. But if anybody ever wants to get a chance to go out and see a really good band or a musician, definitely recommend Mike Tramp's acoustic. He's just blows you away.
Yeah,
Just don't ask him about White Lion, but ask him about Denmark, ask him about Thin Lizzy, things like that.
that's good advice for anyone listening. All right, so and we've talked about so many great bands, and I'm always curious. I always ask my guests this question: what music are you listening to right now?
Well, it's a tough one. Because this morning, believe it or not, I was listening to Christmas music.
It's a little bit early for that.
It's happy. I don't know why I was listening to Jingle Bells this morning, but okay, from Randy Travis. I mean, good old country music. And then I went to the mall, our local mall today, and I walked around and I heard Autograph, Turn Up the Radio.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah.
That's a rockin' mall right there.
Yes, and their new guitar player that they have is a Connecticut native named Jimmy Bell, and their lead singer, whose name is Simon Daniels, he was in this band in the 80s called Jailhouse. They were really good, but unfortunately at that time in LA, everyone was trying so hard to compete, and a lot of those bands, including Jailhouse and Southgang, they made it, but it wasn't like Winger, it wasn't like Dokken. So, yeah, between Randy Travis, Jingle Bells, and Autograph, Turn Up the Radio.
That is a fantastic combination for one day.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's see what I would say. I was listening to Doors actually today.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, a lot of the Doors. And I listened to Reality Suite. They're an up-and-coming rock band out in New Jersey. And I was listening to them too.
Nice.
So yeah, no Christmas music for me today though.
Well, I thought, this morning I'm going to get up with my dog, take my time. I had the day off from work today, and I have an alarm clock, and it has a radio, and I was just, switching, looking for music, and all of a sudden I hear a country music station, Christmas song, and I'm thinking, okay, it's kind of early, but you know what? If it's happy music, we all need to laugh. We all need to be smiling. I also listened to Ebony and Ivory today, Paul McCartney and Stevie
Oh,
Wonder.
nice.
My gosh, that is such a good song for everyone to hear with what's going on right now.
For sure.
Definitely, definitely.
Those all great music that we both listen to. I highly
Thank
encourage
you.
anyone check all that stuff out because it is good.
I will send you, if you would like, I can send you the links to the different venues if you know any bands that are going to be coming up this way maybe next year. They're beautiful theaters, and they also have cool pizza places right next door. If anybody wants Angelina Gambino's information or Axel, I have their links or their pages I can send anyone to if they're interested. And if anyone wants to contact them, have them use Christina Avila as a reference. And if anybody wants to check out the bands I'm working with, I'd be happy to send anyone their band pages. Or if you know any radio station that's looking for bands or myself to do an interview, musicians would love to do that right now. And I have their contact info as well.
Yes, that is some very good information. And anyone listening out there, please hit up Christina for all that
Thank you.
great information. She's a great roster of bands.
Thank you. I will send you the link to my personal page, and I also have a link to my business page. I'll send you the link to my Instagram page, which it's just like a bunch of pictures and stuff that I paste. But if anybody wants to listen to a great radio show, I'm a PR assistant to Jeff Young, former Megadeth guitarist. He does a great show on Tuesdays called Music Without Boundaries. I'm not sure if he's going to do it this week coming up, but every Tuesday he does it at 7:11 Eastern Standard Time and then 4:11 Pacific Standard Time. And he has all kinds of music. He has interviews. It's really good. Really good.
Yes, he does a very good show, for sure.
Yes, and he's funny. He is so funny. And he's got a couple of tracks out right now. One is called Slow Burn, which is fantastic, and he has another one. And then if anyone's interested, I'm an assistant manager to a fantastic band from upstate New York called Lovebone, and their lead guitar player, Roy, has a couple of tracks on Bandcamp, Pandora. If anybody's interested, it's only $1, just to support the music, little things like that.
Yeah, especially $1, and it's not much, but it means a lot to the artists and to the bands.
Exactly. Jeff Young has some links, and I believe one of the songs is called In the Flesh, and it's 99 cents. I believe Slow Burn's going to be out sometime in August. I'm not sure that might be 99 cents. It might be $1 also. But if anyone's interested, I can send you his links. Another guitarist named Lou DeBello from Urbana, Illinois. He's doing free Skype guitar lessons. So if you know anyone that's interested in doing some guitar lessons, I can send you his info also.
Yeah, it's a perfect time if anyone wants to learn an instrument or play guitar, and right now is a perfect time to do it.
Right, and it's for free. It's amazing.
You can't get any better than that.
No, not at all. I know Jeff was doing guitar lessons, and he was doing a thing on YouTube where he talked each week about a special guitarist and what they meant to him. If anyone's interested, I can send you the links to his YouTube page to see. He did an episode of Yngwie, Eddie Van Halen, George Benson, which was fantastic. I could go on and on and on. It's awesome.
All good. Everybody make sure to follow Christina Avila for all the latest information. Make sure all the bands she promotes, make sure to like and follow them as well. All the great music. I know Dead West is supposed to be putting out a single, I believe, end of August, I believe.
Today they actually put out a new lyric today. Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I can send you the link to that too.
Well, fantastic. Yeah, I have their first album, and I really enjoy it. That's why I was looking forward to the single.
Very good. I think the name of the song today is called Unhitched.
Yes.
I'm not sure, but wow. They're like
Yes.
a Leonard Skinner, a little heavier, but they're definitely like a southern hard rock. Leonard Skinner, but a little heavier, but wow.
It's some all-American rock music, I can tell you that.
Oh, oh my gosh. Wow.
Christina, thank you so much for hanging out with me, being my guest tonight.
Thank you so much. Thank you for everything. Everyone out there, tune into Matthew. He is a fantastic DJ. Check out his radio station, Super Cool Radio.
Yes,
Support him. Give his page a like.
yes,
Listen to his interviews. Check him out.
yes, yes. Thank you. Uh,
You're
I
welcome.
I got one more thing before we go, and I know it's 2020. It's kind of hard to judge everything going on, but so what are some of your future plans for the rest of this year?
Well, I'm a daycare teacher's assistant, and right now I'm working part-time. I was working full-time, but I'm slowly getting back to work. I
Right.
think for now, just trying to spend time with my daughter, the good memories of my mom. She's always with me no matter what. Maybe just trying to take this time just instead of hustle and bustling with the music scene and having to go to all these shows and whatnot, just maybe take some time out just to rest,
Yeah,
relax,
it's
trying to just chill out.
yeah, it's perfect time to do that.
There's only so many bands when they get out there to play that you want to see. Right now, I just want to focus on my health, my daughter, my fiance, my lovely dog, my sisters. Try to keep up with the traditions and the values that my mom and dad both taught me and my sisters. I want to pass on to my daughter. Just relax. Life is too short. Surround yourself with good people. Surround yourself with positivity. Don't watch the news. You can watch, for the updates, watch Jimmy Fallon, things like that. Laugh a lot.
Yes. Yeah, those are some good goals. Or, I mean, if you don't want to watch TV, just listen to some music.
Exactly. Exactly. Or get a good magazine.
Yeah.
Cook.
Yes.
Cooking is therapy too.
Yeah.
Definitely. Bake some brownies once it gets cooler. Make some nice pasta. You can never go wrong with pasta.
Yes. It's very hard to mess up.
Yes. Definitely.
I've been there before, though.
Definitely. Oh, me too. Definitely.
All right. Thank you so much for
You're
hanging
welcome.
out with me. Very fun time chatting with you. And make sure to check out her whole roster of bands she promotes. There's some really great music, and it's just some different music that you might not be exposed to already.
Thank you so much. And if anyone's interested, I can also send anyone a copy of my business card with my email address, my cell. If anyone wants to get a hold of me, probably texting is the best way, or calling. If I don't answer, just leave me a voicemail. And you can certainly email me at any time too.
Yeah, make sure to hit up Christina, especially if you're planning shows for next year. Because, I mean, obviously not sure about this year, but if you're planning shows for next year, you want some good bands, hit up Christina.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate this.
Quite welcome. Thank you for being my guest.
You're welcome. You have a great evening.
Thank you. You too.